the Nuggets. They trail by 7. Drew Goodman, Scott Hastings on Prime Sports this evening. 2.5 minutes left. The Nuggets have trailed throughout. Rogers against Corbin, walks in, and then he misses the jam, followed up, and Spencer tumbles to the floor to travel. And a technical. No, a jump ball now. I thought Dick Bavetta was going to call a technical.
That is unbelievable.
The way he came running out of there. Where did that come from? He called the travel, and then all of a sudden comes up with a jump ball.
And it wasn't like he asked for help. Good move, good strong move right there. Just missed the tip, got on it saying, there's no jump ball yet.
And the Nuggets control the tap. So justice is served. Rogers gives to Stiff. Stiff, jump ball.
You see a double team. It's a good pass, and he had him on his back. It's a good play. What Brian Stiff's got to do when he feels this double and triple team, he can't go up on 7-foot Felton Spencer. He's got to kick it out.
Stiff will try to steal the tap, and he's able to do it again. No. They'll re-jump.
Well, the officiator is probably correct on this, because the hometown fans, they seem really out of control right now.
Utah basketball. Nuggets need a stop here. 88-81. They're down 7. 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Mahmoud gets picked off. Stockton left alone. Stockton knocks down the jumper.
It's amazing when they run the same play time and time again that you don't realize it's coming, and you still run into that screen.
You got to get over the top of that screen. Now it's a 9-point bulge, and the Nuggets will talk it over. 1:51 to play. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by your Colorado Lexus dealers. Test drive the new front-wheel drive ES at Cooney and Stevenson Lexus today, or certainly tomorrow. 1:51 to play. The Utah Jazz lead 90-81. Stay tuned for the Dan Issel Show immediately following the basketball game. Rodney Rogers will be Dan's special guest this evening. And Dan has a long run going. I think in the history of the Dan Issel Show, dating back to last year when it debuted, the Nuggets have only lost one time when Dan had his show after a home basketball game.
Well, this game is far from over. They brought KB back in now. Maybe he can hit a 3 or something for him, but they showed some effort. We talked about during the break. They just got themselves too far down the hole and just didn't play hard for the first half, first 3 quarters of the game.
The Jazz have led throughout, and it was 22 points at one point. Mahmoud has just been way off the mark ever since he hit his first 2 shots of the game. And again, he's playing with that shoulder strain, but he's 2 of 10 tonight, just 4 points. He is averaging less than 13 a game the last 20 or so, which is amazing because he was averaging 22 points a game early in the season. He's down around 18 now. Tyrone Corbin, and that one hurts a little bit more.
Interesting match, and one we'll probably see for a long time in the future. Malone versus Rogers on the block.
Rodney Rogers hits a 3-pointer. Rodney can do that. 6 of 16 this year from long range. And another bucket, Stiff. And now here comes the pressure. The Nuggets within 6 with 1:12 left.
Maybe. Coach Chavinrelli, don't foul, just trapping.
Stockton races up the floor back to Jeff Malone, who shrewdly brings it down. The Nuggets with only 1 team foul.
10 seconds. You don't want to foul with 10 seconds. You've held the ball. You've held them up for 14 seconds. You got 10 seconds on the shot clock. You got a minute left in the game. You make him take a tough shot and get the rebound. You're only down 6 points.
That was a foolish foul. Now the next foul will be the second in the final 2 minutes, so Utah would go to the line. Ellis comes out. Mutombo comes in. It's a defensive switch. Corbin calls timeout. He didn't find anybody open. Utah leads by 6. 57.3 seconds left. The Nuggets will need a couple of stops, and you don't have to shoot the three yet, do you, Scott?
It's not time yet, although if you get a shot wide open like Rodney Rogers did, uncontested with the guy, first of all, they can hit the shot, then they go and shoot it. But no, what happens down the stretch now, nobody wants to foul. Nobody wants to give up that three-point play, so you've got to take it to the hole.
The Nuggets have 5 of their next 6 away from Big Mac, and their 3 home games left in February will not be easy. They have the Knicks coming in. They have Boston coming in. 2 of the 3 teams they'll play here. Their next game Thursday at San Antonio, and that ball game will be their final game before the All-Star break. Well, don't miss the Nuggets Fantasy Training Camp presented by Prime Sports Network and the Aspen Snowmass Lodging Company. You'll spend 3 days in Aspen from September 8th through the 11th working out with Dan Issel and the Nuggets coaches. All proceeds benefit the Nuggets Community Fund and Big Brothers of Denver. For more information, call 893-6700. Scott, you might think about signing up for that.
Yeah, it was a fantasy when I just got to be on a
You had 11 years of fantasy basketball.
Exactly right.
92-86, Jazz by 6.
You got to pick them up. You got to, like I said, a minute to go, but now you gave them a whole another 24 seconds by fouling them with 10 seconds. You want to try to deny the ball, you're going to have to get a quick trap, no easy baskets, and God forbid you don't allow a second shot.
Your philosophy there, Scott?
Well, yeah. Thanks for asking.
The Jazz have the basketball, the inbound from the side. Corbin gets it to Stockton, who's got a locked grip on the basketball generally. Pack will guard him. And Stockton will dribble off 20 seconds guaranteed.
Guess what the play will be? When they finally run a play, what will the play be?
Malone will come swinging over. Here he comes. He'll set the high screen. Kevin Brooks jumps Stockton, and Brian Stith with the tackle. So Karl Malone will go to the line. Now that's not all that bad in that Karl Malone is not a great free throw shooter.
Well, Brian Stith's mom says he wanted to play football when he was a young kid. That right there, that's Dennis Smith, not Brian Stith, taking out the tight end coming across the middle.
Karl Malone would be one heck of a tight end. 6'9", 260.
How about Brian Stith back there at free safety?
I like that also. Malone tonight has been to the free throw line 12 times. This will be his 13th pitch. He's 7 of 12. 23 points, 10 rebounds. It started slow, but somehow Malone always gets his. Now it's a 3-possession basketball game. Nuggets trail by 8. Pack back to Rogers. It's a 3-pointer, and it's good. Rodney with his second long range.
They got the D now. Get a steal. Oh, yes.
They got the steal. Look at Scott Rogers. He'll pull up, same spot. Same result.
Let's go. 2-point game. You don't need to foul, though.
There's another steal. Rogers will try another 3.
Oh, my God.
Oh, can you believe that?
Get back on D. Oh, no foul, no foul.
Jumper is good.
Timeout.
Timeout. Jeff Malone hit it from the corner. The Jazz are back up 1. I don't know if I've ever seen 3 straight bombs hit by one player, much less a rookie who's an inside player.
Oh, my. Oh, ill-advised 3-point shot. That last one drains it in the corner with people all over it. Unbelievable series.
Rodney Rogers 4 of 4 from deep tonight.
Here's one. Kicked it out. Great play. Now pick up the defense. Rodney Rogers coming back. We're going to see it still right here. Robert Pack still. You can't hit 2 in a row. Same place. Boom.
Find the Mad Bomber again. Here's another steal. Rodney, don't go ever half court.
That's right. 2-point game now. It's a 2-point game. Steal. Great save. Look at this. All over him. Fading away. Left-handed. Oh, my God. You know what? The Nuggets stunk 3/4 of this game.
And they have a chance to win it now, but let's keep in mind the Jazz lead the basketball game. Jeff Malone with a clutch jumper.
Huge jumper.
They lead 96-95. The Nuggets have plenty of time to get a good shot. 12 plus seconds. I have never seen anything like that. Rodney Rogers side hitting 24-footers, and he didn't touch the rim on any of them.
If the Nuggets win this game, this will be the biggest theft of this year. They do not deserve to even be in this game, let alone 12 seconds to play, have a legitimate chance to win. Now they have to do something they hadn't done earlier in the year in the same situation: execute. This is fantastic.
Unbelievable.
I woke up.
The whole crowd woke up.
Man.
No one has sat down in Big Mac. It's not quite a sellout, but nobody has sat down in Big Mac in the last minute and a half. Rodney Rogers getting everybody off their feet.
Now you have the luxury, only being down 1 point. You don't need a three, obviously. You can take a two, wide open, 12 seconds, a long time. Take it to the basket, win it on the free throw line. This will be the biggest theft in the NBA this year.
Mr. Three's on the floor. There he is. Kevin Brooks on the floor. Mahmoud is not. They have Robert Pack out there. Brian Stithel inbounded. Pack has it. They go to Rodney. Certainly he's had the hot hand. He goes in. It's blocked. Ellis. He's got to get it up. And then no whistle's blown, and the Nuggets won't get a shot off. The Nuggets never get a shot off. The last 5 seconds look like two NFL teams trying to pick up a fumble.
Rodney Rogers penetrated the basketball. Obviously what Dan Issel wanted him to do. Bump, push. You're not going to get that call down the end of the game. Gets it stripped. LaFonso gets the ball, gets a look at it, gets stripped, gets bumped. No whistles. No officials going to end this game by calling a foul.
Unbelievable. Rodney Rogers got the Nuggets ahead. Jeff Malone hit the baseline jumper. The Nuggets had the last shot, but never got one to the iron.